1226 on Facebook for the latest up-to-date coverage near you.
From the station that's on your side, this is News 12, first at 5.
He running!
Coming up, a controversial fight on Broad Street in downtown Augusta. We asked, why wasn't the driver taken to jail? But first, you may have heard of...
Tuesday is looking very similar. We'll have much more on that forecast coming up in just about 10 minutes.
All right, thanks for that, Riley. Now back to that controversial crash on Broad Street. It happened early Saturday morning. Tonight, we're learning a woman named Paola Quesada Elizondo was driving the white Jeep in that initial crash. Well, that's when we're told the passenger and the owner of the Jeep, Anthony Holcomb, jumped in the driver's seat and sped off, hitting several more cars. Tonight, he is charged with DUI, leaving the scene of an accident, and driving too fast for conditions. Paola is charged with making an improper turn and driving without a license. We're also learning the driver of one of the other vehicles, one of the ones that was hit, that driver also charged with making an improper turn. This incident still raising so many questions. Our Sydney Heiberger is breaking down why Holcomb was not taken to jail.
Well, people on the scene have been asking us on social media if that driver was somehow related to a deputy on the scene, and maybe that is why he wasn't taken into custody. But we did ask the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. They say the driver is not related to any deputies and has no connection to any of the responding deputies on the scene. They say he wasn't taken into jail because of medical concerns, but we also learned deputies never took him to the hospital. Sources tell us the Richmond County Jail does not accept people who were involved in an accident where the airbags deployed due to liability concerns. They say Anthony will still need to go to court and pay a bond, but people involved in the incident tell us that is not good enough for them.
I was done dirty. I'm a college student. I have to get to work. I don't have a way to get to work. I make music and I have to perform at shows. I don't have a way to go to these shows anymore. I have so much to set me back, and I want something done, and I want it done fast.
Deputies say they drove Anthony away from the scene for his safety because they say people were coming up to confront him. Witnesses say people in the scene were pretty heated, but they don't believe that his safety was ever in jeopardy. Reporting in downtown Augusta, Sydney Heiberger on your side.
Thanks for that, Sydney. An Augusta woman has been charged after investigators found her mother's remains in a shallow grave.
From the station that's on your side, this is News 12 at 6 o'clock.
New details in this chaos caught on camera. This was along Broad Street over the weekend as a white Jeep Patriot drives away from the scene of a crash, only to hit several more cars just about a block away.
So far, we know a woman was driving the Jeep in that initial crash. Then she and the Jeep's owner switched seats to speed off. Those two people have now been identified as Paola Quesada Elizondo and Anthony Holcomb. The woman is charged with making an improper turn and driving without a license, while Holcomb, he is charged with DUI, leaving the scene, and driving too fast for conditions.
Now, even though they're both charged, neither suspect was ever booked into jail, leaving witnesses and victims asking why. News 12 Sydney Heiberger went to find out. She's on Broad Street with what we've learned.
Richmond County deputies say Anthony was not taken to jail due to medical concerns, but we also learned he was not taken to the hospital. Our sources tell us that the Richmond County Jail does not accept people who have been involved in an accident where the airbags deployed due to liability concerns.
He running!
Damage to not one, not two, but 5 cars after Anthony Holcomb reportedly hopped in the driver's seat of his Jeep Patriot and drove off when Paola Quesada Elizondo crashed it.
You ran off because you thought you were going to get away, but God stopped you in your tracks.
Holcomb and Quesada Elizondo are both charged with various traffic offenses. Hugo Ramos, the driver of one of the cars hit in that second crash, is also charged with making an improper turn.
He's responsible. He made the mistake. He should be responsible for paying all our vehicles because we did everything correct. We were following the law, and it should not be on us.
The people involved tell us they don't think the situation was handled appropriately.
It just appalled me that he was free the whole time. He wasn't in cuffs. It was as though he was the victim in this whole thing.
Deputies also told us all information about the driver was given to all parties involved, but only one person out of the 4 cars that were hit say they were given Anthony Holcomb's name.
And I asked the police officers what I need to do. They told me nothing and to go home, and I'll find everything out today. I still haven't heard anything.
Megan Collins was given this piece of paper.
I was given nothing. I was told to walk away before they made my night worse.
While new information about the charges bring some feelings of justice, those whose cars are gone feel it's not enough.
We're all just victims and somebody else's poor choices, and here we are.
Deputies say even though Anthony and Paula were not taken to jail, they still need to go to court and pay up just like anybody else who is charged with a crime. Reporting in downtown Augusta, Sydney Heiberger on your side.
A very dangerous situation downtown over the weekend. Sydney, thank you for that. Much more news ahead, but as you can see here, we have an active